Next bullet point is the public relations expense. Obviously, if a breach occurs, we're going to want to get some, good PR out there. I don't want to say spin it the right way, but we obviously want to address the issue and soften the blow for everybody and help to restore and repair the image of the parties involved. So that's something I think is critical. Within the policy language, it's important to have third-party access and or rogue employee coverage. Third-party access is really just unauthorized access of information. There are some folks who do some things and offer services via online systems, and data is transmitted that way. If that system was hacked or someone cracked into it and stole the data, then obviously we want to have that included in the coverage. And the big issue here on the rogue employee is a couple key points. Basically, and understand on our policy when we set this up and when we underwrite this, the carrier wants to see that there's a very strategic, complete risk management plan and protocol in place. So not every Tom, Dick, and Harry can purchase this policy. You need to be a pretty well-structured, well-run organization who realizes what the risk is and to address those in specific manners before we're going to offer the insurance coverage to you. That being said, even the best risk management plans and best risk management protocol cannot stop a disgruntled employee who decides that he's going to get even with any number of people by stealing some information and making some quick dollars off of it. Maybe he's just thought that way. It never showed up in a background check or anything like that. It could be a model employee. But at the end of the day, you're still going to have an issue of access where an employee took some information and did some things with it he shouldn't have. In that scenario, if you've got the rogue employee coverage included in the policy, it is going to be treated just like a data breach from an outside party, and everyone is going to be taken care of accordingly. Many policies that were written previously didn't include language in the policy for rogue employees and would not have offered any defense or any payment of the claim from the policy, which means that the IT asset management provider would have been paying that to you and to your clients out of pocket. Obviously, that could be a big deal. Next point would be duty to defend versus reimbursement. This is kind of a technical insurance setup, but what you want to see under a well-written policy is duty to defend, meaning that the insurance carrier is the one who's going to jump in with their counsel and defend the claim and to handle the claim and defend lawsuits whereby your clients, let's say, have named you and your provider in the lawsuit. And the reason that you'd like to see that is it's just a much cleaner way to do it. And keep in mind that these insurance carriers have counsel on staff who specialize in this. They deal with these kinds of claims all the time. They know what to do, what not to do, and how to take care of things accordingly. And so it's a strong attribute of a policy to have a duty to defend basis set up because it'll ultimately benefit everyone involved. Next point, consent to settle. Some professional liability policies will include language where the insurance carrier holds all the cards. They have the consent to settle a claim, and the reason you don't want to see that is that every so often you'll see a claim that is a little bit shady. You can't really tell what happened. Some people are alleging damages, and you'd rather not see the insurance carrier running around just saying, "Yep, we'll settle that." In a clear-cut case where there is definitely right and wrong, then that's a different story. But you want to see that the IT asset management provider, in conjunction with you, has the ability to sit down and talk about any sort of settlement before it's made. How does that affect everyone's business? How does this make sense? How does it not make sense? What would we like to see? Just gives greater flexibility. And the final point is a first-party coverage capability. And this will indirectly benefit you as a client of the IT asset management provider. It is first-party coverage to the IT asset management provider. But in giving them first-party coverage under the policy, it ultimately allows for a much quicker response to claims. So indirectly, it's going to keep your affected clients happier. And it's almost an immediate response to a situation. Most policies don't have a first-party coverage element. So in a claim, a data breach, let's say, there's a breach, your IT asset management provider says to you, hey, look, we had a situation, and until you hear or you take it into your own hands to notify and monitor your clients and then seek reimbursement from the IT asset management provider, there is going to be nothing paid out from the IT asset management provider's policy. So all of that's going to come out of pocket from you first, and you're going to have to seek damages and reimbursement. What the first-party coverage does is allows the policy to react right away, saving you the time and effort and the money out of pocket. So a very big indirect benefit to you if it's set up that way.